Yo, what's up guys? Turn Green Go Ham here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the Dark Souls Remastered OP early walkthrough. So we got to the main bonfire in the archives, so it's time to go ahead and clear the area out. I highly recommend caution here. This area is packed with enemies, and there's a lot of archers. There's some casters, and all of which will get you from different directions at different time intervals and just really mess you up. So try to get your backstabs. That'll give you iframes. And try to work your way through here slowly. It would be nice if this table wasn't keeping me from getting to the backstab. Let's get rid of that. No channeler involved yet, but it won't be long. We're going to head up this side first. Alright, where are you at? Okay, so there's one over there, and then there should be one directly above us over here. Believe there is nothing over here, but yeah, I was right. I have to check all the corners. That's the way I am. I'm a bit OCD. Even if I know where the item is, I'm still gonna go check places where I know they're not. I know that doesn't make sense, but it's just the way I am. Hopefully I can get this guy down before his buddy comes up behind me. Oh, he didn't even follow. That's interesting. See if we've got a line on the channeler from over here. He's way up top. There we go. Yes. Do your shoot the post thing. I'll take it. That's a bit of a longer shot than previous, but I think we can get some headshots from here. That's a body shot. A little higher. There we go. As long as we get some headshots here, be able to take him down pretty easy. We may end up knocking him back where he can hit us with the spell, so we do want to be kind of quick about it. And there we go. One channeler down. Bows are invaluable in this game for areas specifically like this, the places where it's a little tough to survive from all the different angles of attack. Go. Get that backstab. So from here we can actually go up. Let's go ahead and do the upwards path on this side. Man, that camera is really messing with me. In case you were wondering what the inside of a banister looked like, there you go. So they're far enough away, we should be able to get to this channeler. I want to one-shot him. There we go. And there we go. Both channelers on this side are down. And I think these are the only two channelers of the area, because I think on the other side, basically they just teleport to the other side if you don't kill them over here. But there is the one on the floor area that we will have to contend with a little bit later for an item we're going after. Ooh, I feel like that arrow shouldn't have got here from there. Stop that. And there is, I believe, a chest over there, but we'll have to get to it from up top, which we do by doing some banister fun over here. So like that should have been a backstab. Okay. Yo, man, why are you not giving me the backstabs? So as you can see right there, that's going to be our last channeler. Nothing down the end of this side. There will be an archer behind us, so we kind of want to be careful. Why won't you give me the backstabs? There's another archer down there. And one across the way, so we do need to be a little careful here. We're just going to run some zigzags. Get a backstab. Hide behind these posts and grab an Estus. Now, we're just working from the bonfire we already have back to that same bonfire. So nothing... nothing really that we have to worry about with our Estus Blast. Walk back and forth. Keep this guy from hitting you with arrows. Get a free backstab. So this is an empty corner. Indeed. And we do want to go down over here because I believe at the end of this one, yes, there is a chest. Grab our Twinkling Titanite here. And we've only got 2 floors left to look at on the other side. But we needed to turn this bookcase and get up to this level so that we could access the other 2 levels of this side here. Excuse me, sir. I don't like what you're doing. I'm going to put a stop to it. Just to make sure, yeah. I didn't think there was an enemy there, but I just felt like checking to make sure I don't get jumped. Another archer here. Serpentine maneuvers. The weakness of all archers. Serpentine maneuvers. Don't get it confused, though. That is not the weakness of a pistol. Before we turn the bookshelf, there is a chest over here. Always check that chain, even when I'm fairly certain that it's a freebie. Strong magic shield. The other end of this is empty. Ah, that OCD. It makes me check it. Okay, yes, empty. I knew it was, but I just had to check. We'll go ahead and spin this. Our bonfire for reference is right down there. Fixing to open a shortcut to our bonfire. And we may as well run up here, right? We've made it this far. Just to show you the whole floor, this is where we started from. Where we went all the way to the other side. Excuse me, where we came from the other side. And then dropped down before we turned this. So this place is just a huge barrel of interconnectivity. Typical Dark Souls fashion. There's not going to be anything down here, but I'm going to check it. And then in this room on our left, there is going to be an archer. Run past the door. You can either, what you want to do is get his attention and make him start shooting arrows. What you can do, you can either take him out with a bow, or you can just say, I'm not interested in your silliness, and slide on down this ladder. Once we're down at the bottom, he can really only hit this area right here next to the door. You'll see here in a second, see that arrow. But if I were to be back here, you can see the arrow doesn't change. He's still shooting by the wall. So basically from here back, you're safe. This room over here, we're going to have a chest, and it's extremely dark. And I apologize, the maggot doesn't even help. But later on, we're going to find our buddy Big Hat Logan here. After we rescue him, of course. We're going to have a Titanite in here, blue Titanite chunk. And then around the corner, we've got 4 chests. 3 free and 1 mimic. Right here, we'll get the key. Nope, excuse me. The channeler is set. Right here, we'll get the key to free Big Hat Logan. Go ahead and let our trap staircase down. And this leads us out into the crystal caves for Seath the Scaleless. This is our mimic, but we're going to pass that up for a minute. Run around here. And we'll get our crystal ember. So that's going to allow you to make crystal weapons at the blacksmith. So just like before, we're not using a whole lot of spells, so we're just going to make sure we toast this guy really fast. 1, 2. There we go. Get our enchanted falchion. If you haven't made it to Seath, which obviously you haven't at this point, because, you know, he's next. If you haven't made it to Seath, then that is actually not a bad magic weapon. Be a nice starting weapon for a caster. And when I say starting weapon, you're already going to have something else. But that's a free one, I guess I should say. So we've got one more item to get here. And to do so, we need to make it to the other side above the turning staircase. And I can't remember which direction I left the staircase. We'll figure it out here. Have all these guys that we originally killed. We'll just take them out again. One around the corner. Nope. I could have sworn. You can, however, call the elevator. And I want to show you this because we're eventually going to take that elevator again. You remember when we took it last time, this was not open. This piece of wood right here, this is a bookcase, and it was slid over until we got down to the bonfire. Yes, we'll take care of the archers first. And I thought I had a shield on. I did not. Take care of this guy. Take care of this guy. And we are going to go ahead and clear the floor over here. There's a reason for that. We want to make sure that we're free from any enemies. You can see the channeler down there. We've got several more of these crystal crawl. I don't know what they are. We're going to clear all this out because we're about to make a drop for an item. Whoa, whoa there, buddy. You're moving a little bit too quick for your AI. You gonna let me? Yeah, there we go. And now what I want to do, I want to see if we can do this from up here. I don't know. I have to have an angle that we can actually shoot the channeler from without a banister being in the way. Nope. Have to come all the way down. Yeah, I don't think this is going to work. I really, really wanted to shoot the channeler. I don't think, you know, we won't make it over the banister. Oh well. I wanted to try it if it was possible, but what instead I'm going to do is get a running attack and one-shot him and immediately run back. There's a lot of enemies over on that side of the room. We're going to start here. We're going to take care of this guy over here, raising a ruckus, busting chairs. Look, man, what'd the chair do to you? Then we'll take care of this guy. Just free, easy backstabs around here, guys. We got a crystal straight sword, nice. And there should be one or two more that will aggro from over here. And the amount of time and dedication we're putting into this will all become clear shortly. Now, the other two dudes outside probably won't aggro when we fall down here, so no big deal. But But it's time to head back up, and we need to get on that turning bookcase. Everybody's dead. Good. So up we go. And now from here, you can see the chest over there. That's what we're after. And it's definitely a timing issue. See, do we have the fall reducing ring? Let's see. I don't think it's Alvina's. No. The cat ring? You know what? That may honestly be not in this not in this game. Anyway, we're gonna turn this. We're gonna run down here. We missed. And basically, we're just gonna do this over and over again, ladies and gentlemen. So I will see you back over there. I think the trick is, as soon as you're free, you run directly out the edge, even if it doesn't look like you're lined up. But I'll see you over there in just a second. Okay, guys, let's try this again. So we're going to turn the handle. And then immediately start walking. And just fall off. Oh, we were so close that time. Alright, we'll go one more try. We should be able to get it next time. Okay, guys, let's give this one more shot. So last time we walked off the left side and we came up short. So I'm thinking if we just walk off pretty close to dead center, we'll get there. So go ahead and turn the handle and start walking as soon as it lets us. And then we're just going to walk right off of this thing. Woo! We made it. And all of that for the Avalon. There we go, the Avalon. Let me show it off real quick. It is actually a very decent crossbow. Matter of fact, it's the best crossbow in the game, in my opinion. Bear in mind everything I say, in my opinion. You can two-hand it, but you can't pull up crosshairs. So you have to be able to be locked onto something. But being locked onto something, it fires off 3 bolts in very rapid succession. So when it's leveled up, it'll actually do quite a chunk of damage. Let's heal up before we drop off. If we were to come over here, and you can see not a lot of damage there, but we also don't have it leveled up. So just wanted to show it off in action. I'll go ahead and head on out of here. We have one thing left to do here. And it is not that door. It is the door on the other side. So we picked up the big cell key. And we need to go use that. I believe it's up a floor. Yes, it's up a floor. It is time to free Big Hat Logan, and we'll bring him right back down here where we can purchase all of his sorceries. So, getting all the spells is part of the platinum. Forget, is there somebody out here? No. There is the double of the archer and the sword bro right out here. So we'll take care of sword bro first. Zigzag. Take care of the archer. So back at Firelink, you had to have 15 intellect to buy his spells. However, when you rescue him here, you remove that requirement. So we will not need 15 intellect to buy all of Big Hat Logan's spells. But since you need them for the platinum, you definitely need to buy them. So whatever farming method you choose, whether it be boss soul, duping, whatever it takes to get there. You're going to want to come down here, or go over there to the other part of the archives, and buy everything from Big Hat Logan. Now we may get some of these crystal boys coming out of the doors as we go down. I'm not terribly worried about them. I don't think they'll follow us all the way down without leashing, so we'll just keep on trucking. And of course, we have to kill all the waifus again. She got me. Oh, she got me. At least there's no banister for her to throw me off this time. Thank goodness. And they don't like to come out of the room, typically. They'll come like right up to it and do some swings. But they like to stay in their little room in here. Get our humanity. One more piece of evidence to tell you that these were human. Ooh. Bad judge of distance there. Thought I missed that one too. I was hoping maybe it would clip through. Drops another humanity over here. Yes, indeed. And now it's time, ladies and gentlemen. Before we talk to Logan, let's run over here. We'll grab our Firekeeper soul. Now we can get our Estus flask up to +6. And go ahead and talk to Logan.
Oh, thank you very much. I'm saved. That makes twice. I must be sure to repay you. I will visit the archives. If I discover any new spells, I shall share them with you. Prepare to be impressed by the onward march of sorcery. Hello. Don't mind me. Go on ahead. I'll head out soon. I wish to lay down my plans before I visit the archives.
So, interesting note, we are going to see him again very shortly. We'll actually have a couple of encounters with him. Matter of fact, let's homeward bone out of here. Interesting note about him is that, well, I guess about this place, is that it wasn't necessarily the crystal that Seath used to gain everlasting life that made him go crazy. It was the knowledge in the archives. And we'll show more of that here in a minute. Do we have enough for 2? Yes, we do. Let's go ahead and get our strength and dex up one more time. So I'll show you where Big Hat Logan is camped out. And then I'm actually going to go off to farm the souls to purchase all the items. And then come back and show you the completion of his quest.
Hello there. I was expecting you. This place is truly magnificent. More than expected, even. As promised, I shall share the new sorceries with you. And the secret of Seath's immortality.
So if we go to purchase item, you can see now we can purchase everything he has. Doesn't matter what your intelligence is. So make sure you pick them all up before you proceed on. Once you pick them all up, his dialogue will change. So if you'll bear with me just a second, I'm going to go do some farming. Well, for you, it's going to be a second. For me, it's going to be quite a while. So I'm going to go do some farming, gather up the souls for all of his items, and then I'll meet you back here. Okay, guys, so I am back here with Big Hat Logan, and let's go ahead and buy out all the spells.
Hello there. Time is a resource. Let's delve in promptly.
So it doesn't matter, need to buy one of everything. Oh, they go away as you buy them. That's easy. All right, came out just enough. If you talk to him,
The secret of Seath's immortality. If you have fought him and were imprisoned, you must know that Seath is a true undead, different from ourselves. His wounds close promptly, and no mortal blow affects him, granting true insulation from death. His wounds close promptly, and no mortal blow affects him, granting true insulation from death. It is an effect of the primordial crystal, a sacred treasure pillaged by Seath when he turned upon the ancient dragons. So only by destroying the primordial crystal can you so much as scratch his hide. And it so happens, the primordial crystal is in the inner garden of these very archives, the Crystal Forest.
So he'll tell you how to beat Seath, and we'll use that information shortly.
The tomes stored in these archives are truly magnificent, a great pool of knowledge, the fruits of superior wisdom and an unquenchable desire for the truth. Some would say Seath had an unsound fixation, but his work is a beautiful, invaluable resource. All progress demands sacrifice, and I certainly bear no antipathy for that wonderful, scaleless beast. The tomes stored in a great...
Okay, so now that he's just repeating, we're good.
The knowledge here is limitless. I will absorb it, then share it with you.
So as he absorbs all of this knowledge, he is actually going to go crazy. But anyway, we have bought everything. We have extinguished his dialogue. The only thing left to do to make him go nuts is to kill Seath the Scaleless. We're not going to do that in this episode, even though it is out this direction. What we need to do is we need to go down to... I've lost the name again. We need to go down to Izalith. I don't know why I can't remember that name. Anyway, we need to go down to Izalith and help our buddy Onion Bro, Mr. Siegmeyer, along with his quest. So we're going to work from here to... we could still do Daughter of Chaos, so we'll go ahead and do that. Now you remember we kind of went through this area a little bit, only to get to the Sunlight Maggot. So everybody's dead here. We'll be starting from this area in the next episode, and we'll start tackling Izalith. So guys, if you're enjoying the series, drop a like, don't forget to subscribe, and hit me up in the comments section down below. Till the next video, guys, thanks for watching.